This is the lecture for Module 2. This I'm not going to spend very much time actually talking to you as showing you where the information is, videos, that sort of thing, for you to complete this module. The reason why is obvious, because I have the videos from the people who created Understanding by Design. What better source to refer to than the actual source itself? In this particular module, what we're going to ask you to do after you go through watching the videos and reading a little bit, I want you to use in Module 2, there is a UBD template, which is the same one you use for your final. So you do not have to go nuts with it. Just give it an attempt. Try to see how this idea of design works for you. And as I said, if you will watch the videos, you'll hear a great deal of discussion around what Wiggins and McTighe are trying to do. The other thing that I'd like you to try, and this is more fun than anything else, is creating or animate around how you see yourself as a teacher, whether you're acquisition, meaning making, and transfer. You can probably understand what that is. Acquisition means you pretty much are just there to pass along the knowledge and give kids tests. Acquisition is you pass along the knowledge, but you also try to help them see how it makes sense. And meaning making, you actually complete that circle by actually showing them how it makes meaning in their lives. Straight out of K-Tip. K-Tip stole a lot from Understanding by Design, and in fact most of the Danielson framework, the pages that is used to evaluate you, pulls its fundamental ideas from Understanding by Design. If you look at your pages document sometime and then look back at this, you'll see so many words, phrases that have been lifted and used. So let me show you the process. What I'd like you to do is go into the module, go into here. This is J. McTighe. J is a little dry, so just to give you a heads up on that. But it's his baby. I mean, we'll hear from Grant here in just a second. Grant is the big guy picture, whereas Jay is the detail guy. And so this will give you a very clear understanding of what they're trying to do. You can then go again. This is Jay McTighe. He will give you the backward design framework. This is a little more step by step. So as you go through this, and then when you look at your template, it all starts to make sense. Here's my favorite. This is Grant Wiggins. I actually sat in on a Grant Wiggins professional development. I guess maybe that's why I like him so much. Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore, which is a real loss. I really, really enjoy these two videos that we have with Grant. He does the best job, I think, of getting the big picture together, and he does it in a way that just makes sense. You know, there's some people who can talk to you, but this guy helps you see how it makes sense. And I think, I'm not sure about this, this one he did for Common Core, and I think it's toward the end of his life, but I'm not sure. These two are the seminal ones. These are the ones that I want you to watch. If you want to hear more from Grant, that's a really good one. Then here's why we're here. And so this is the UBD in technology and how it fits. And now you look at the template, you'll see in there where does technology fit in the lesson that you are creating. Understand that technology in this particular instance is more related to this, which is facets of understanding. Now, the facets of understanding are about explanation, interpretation, application, perspective, and empathy. And what you're trying to do, these are not hierarchical. One is not any better than the other. Goodness gracious, you couldn't get all 6 in if you tried. So what you're trying to do is to look at what am I doing here and how does technology support what I'm trying to do here. Okay? So if you think about explanation, my goodness, we have played with so many tools and toys over the years. This is where an infographic might kick in. This is where a blend space might kick in. Anything that has to do with kids doing demonstrations. Interpretations could be using the same technology that we just talked about, but they're using it to interpret something. Application, you're basically saying this is how it applies, this is how it works. Again, we're all over the place with those kinds of abilities. Perspective, go animate, the tool you're going to use here for your other one. And then, of course, empathy. So those are, if you think about it that way, I think it makes a lot more sense that the technology application is through the facets of understanding. So let's review, go through and watch these videos. This will give you your pretty good grounding in what we're talking about here. And I have lots and lots of links here that do lots and lots of things. But really, if you've never seen a Ruby Star, you probably have used Ruby Star. But if you've never used Ruby Star, take a look at this. You'll find if this is your first few years of teaching, Ruby Star is a lifesaver when it comes to building rubrics. And then there's some UBD sample lesson plans up here. Please feel free to steal. And then how to develop an essential question. The essential question is where you begin. So the key of understanding by design is knowing where you're going, starting the journey and knowing where you're going and where you're going to end up before you ever start the journey. It's simple. It's very simple. And the essential question is how that journey starts and ends. Let's see. You know how to use GoAnimate. Let me just make sure we're on the same page with GoAnimate. GoAnimate, as you know or may not know, has changed over the years. You're going to start with that link at the top. You're going to log in with my sbswan02 at louisville.edu. Your password is ULIT241. Let's log in. To create one of these, you basically go up here. And as you can see, they have really reduced the themes down to just about nothing. But for this assignment, all you're basically doing is you're going to come over here, and you can use this template, feel free. And what it allows you to do is put yourself into a setting where you can demonstrate your idea about the kind of teacher that you think you are. And you've been put characters in, and then you put your writing in to do your talking. If you've never used this before, I have videos in here that basically tell you how to do it all. Once you have finished it, what you're going to do is you will get the embed code or the link. Probably the link would work best inside of LiveText. Don't try to insert the embed code from GoAnimate into LiveText. Use the link. And let's see here. Let me get to a video and I can show you what I mean by that. So here we go. This was a video created, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into it. And by the way, this is a video that a kid has made. I have teachers use the GoAnimate all the time. It's very nice to see. So he's created a video about buying versus leasing. So I'm going to go out here to where it says share and export. And, well, gosh, it doesn't give me a link. It's only going to let me do this. Okay. I'm looking here to see if there's another way we can do this. I can do it to YouTube. I can do there. I can do that. All right. So I'll just basically click once, and then I'm going to copy it, and then I'll put the embed code over into the live text site. To do that, I'm going to come up here, and I've got the wrong live text version. Hold on. I've got to open the one that allows me to edit it. Okay, so I'm going to come into here, and I'm going to click on the edit, and I'm going to go down to second module. Remember this, they're all in this one together. Here's our module 2. As you can see, this is a it's already here for you. All you have to do is fill this in. I cannot stress enough for you, just take a swing here. Doesn't have to be even completely finished. Just give it a try to see how it works for you. And let's see. Let's take we can put it right here. Let me do an edit here so I can see what I'm doing. And if I go in here, and if I click right there to the end of it and drop down a line, I can insert my code in. So let's go ahead and do that. And then when I save it, it should come up. Now, if it doesn't, no harm, no foul. I can make it happen. So don't worry about that the code doesn't make it pop up. Now, what I was looking for up here at the top is there should be a way to put in code, and I don't see it anymore. Yes, I do. It's right there in front of you, Steve. It's called source. All right, let's do that again, shall we? Let's just do that again. So I'm going to wipe out this, and I'm going to jump right here to source. And what you can do is just scroll all the way to the bottom. Don't try to figure out where to stick it. Get to the end, give yourself some room, paste in your code. Now, when you save this, what I'll have down here at the bottom should be your Go Animate. And once I save it, it'll be there. Okay,